Good evening, everyone. Tonight is the work session for the Mayor and Council, Wednesday, September 14th, 2022. This meeting is also being conducted telephonically. The dial-in number is 425-436-6365. The access code is 213563 #. You may also view this meeting on the Ramsey YouTube channel, and you can find that on the borough's website. May we have roll call, please?
Sure. Mayor Dillon.
Here.
Councilwoman Cusick.
Here.
Councilman Gutwetter.
Here.
Councilman Kilman.
Here.
Councilwoman Poppy.
Here.
Councilman Weber.
Here.
Councilwoman Woods.
Here.
May we rise for the flag salute?
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
The New Jersey Open Public Meetings Law was enacted to ensure the right of all citizens to have advance notice of and to attend all meetings of public bodies at which any business affecting the public is discussed or acted upon. In accordance with the provisions of this act, notice of this meeting of the Mayor and Council was published in the Bergen Record and Ridgewood News on Friday, January 15th, 2022. Do we have approval of minutes?
I would like to make a motion to approve the minutes from the August 31st meeting, 2022.
I will second that motion.
Thank you. Any comments on the minutes? Not seeing any? May we have roll call, please?
Councilwoman Cusick.
I have to abstain.
Councilman Gutwetter.
Yes.
Councilman Kilman.
Yes.
Councilwoman Poppy.
Yes.
Councilman Weber.
Yes.
Councilwoman Woods.
Yes.
Do we have approval of the communications received?
Thank you, Council President. This is Councilwoman Cusick, and I would like to make a motion to accept and file the correspondence as noted on the agenda.
And I second.
Thank you. Any comments on the communications?
I just want to say with regret, we accept the resignation of Eric Moritz. He's been an invaluable member of the Board of Public Works, and we wish him well in his new profession.
Thank you, Madam Mayor. Anyone else? Not seeing anyone. May we have roll call, please?
Councilwoman Cusick.
Yes.
Councilman Gutwetter.
Yes.
Councilman Kilman.
Yes.
Councilwoman Poppy.
Yes.
Councilman Weber.
Yes.
Councilwoman Woods.
Yes.
We've reached that part of the program where it's public comment. Anyone wishing to address the governing body, please give your name, spelling the last name and address. Please speak in an audible tone and address your comments to the chair. There will be a 5-minute time limit per speaker unless reduced because of the volume of business on the agenda. Please note, public comment is your time. Out of respect and fairness to all, there will be no interruptions or questions answered during your time. No time shall be ceded to anyone else, and no time shall be saved for later use. Any responses may be given during the governing body's comments later in the meeting or as directed by the chair. The borough clerk is the official timekeeper. Do we have anyone in the audience or on the phone who would like to make a public comment? Second call for anyone wishing to make a public comment at this time. And this is the third and final call for public comment. Anyone wishing to make a public comment, now is the time to do it. Not seeing or hearing anyone, we will close public comment at this time. We need a roll call. Let's have a roll call to close public comment, please.
Councilwoman Cusick.
Yes.
Councilman Gutwetter.
Yes.
Councilman Kilman.
Yes.
Councilwoman Poppy.
Yes.
Councilman Weber.
Yes.
Councilwoman Woods.
Yes.
At this time, I'd like to make a motion to go out of order for the Borough Administrator's report, Mr. Bozay, for the purpose of providing a cogent description of the ordinances that will have final reading this evening. Do I have a second?
I'll second.
Second.
All in favor?
Roll
Aye.
call. That was
All in
Harry.
favor?
Oh, aye.
Aye.
Okay. Mr. Bozay?
Thank you, Council President. Okay, I'll just touch on the two ordinances that are up for public hearing and final reading, as well as a couple of the resolutions on the agenda tonight. Ordinance 14, 2022 is an ordinance increasing the Board of Public Works water usage fees. As discussed at the last meeting, the Board of Public Works has recommended a 1.99% increase to the water usage fees. The last increase to the board's water usage rate was in 2019. This increase will help mitigate the impact of the inflation and operating costs of the water system. As noted previously, the state mandated water service line replacement program will have capital investment implications to the Board of Public Works. The rates will be reviewed at a later date for that capital investment for the water service line replacement program. Ordinance 15 is an ordinance repealing and reestablishing Section 13-1.2 regarding fee schedules in the construction department. As part of a state-recommended 3-year fee schedule review, construction official Ralph Venturini is recommending some changes in certain fees, as well as a reorganization of how the fee schedules are calculated and presented in our code book. The revised schedule is more simplified, fair, and just, and has been designed to be income neutral, with some fees increasing and some decreasing. The result will be more in line with the state-recommended rate schedules and those of neighboring municipalities. As far as a couple of the resolutions on the agenda tonight, I would discuss resolutions 187, 191, and 192 are all interrelated. These are a building department resignation and corresponding appointments for electrical personnel. Larry Calogero, who's been the borough's electrical subcode official as well as an inspector, has retired effective August 19th. Construction official Venturini, to fill Larry's position, recommended the appointment of Leo Belgiavine as electrical subcode official and James Dougherty as a part-time electrical inspector, both effective August 22nd. These three resolutions correspond to those changes, and we wish Larry the best in retirement, thank him for his service to the borough. Resolution 188 accepts the resignation of Eric Moritz with regret. As Mayor Dillon pointed out, Eric is an employee in the Water Sewer Department for the Board of Public Works, and he'll be leaving us later this week. In his 8 years with the BPW, he's evolved into an integral member of the team, bringing a unique skill set that will be difficult to replace, and he'll be sorely missed. He's resigning to become a career firefighter, which I understand he has been considering pursuing since a very young age. And again, we wish him the best and thank him for all his contributions to the Water and Sewer Department in our borough. Resolution 190 awards a professional services contract to Boswell Engineering for project management and construction inspection services for Main Street Streetscape Phase 1 repairs. Earlier this summer, we had awarded Boswell the engineering and design work for this project, which work has been completed. The project is out for public bid, and we may be able to take action at the next meeting on that once the bids are received. This resolution awards the contract to Boswell for construction inspection services for the next phase of the project to take it to completion. The contract is an amount not to exceed $25,000. That's all I have, Council President.
Thank you, Mr. Bozay. Make a motion to go back to the regular order. Second.
I will second the motion to go back to regular order.
Thank you. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Thank you very much. At this time, we will have public hearing for the final consideration of ordinances. The first one I will read. It's final ordinance number 14-2022. Be it resolved that an ordinance entitled, an ordinance amending Chapter 19 of the Code of the Borough of Ramsey, Bergen County, New Jersey, and more specifically subsection 19-2.1 thereof entitled Fees for Water Usage, having been brought up for hearing, public hearing, and all persons interested having been given an opportunity to be heard, pass final reading by title, and that said ordinance be adopted as an ordinance of the Borough of Ramsey. And be it further resolved that the Borough Clerk be, and she hereby is, directed to cause a copy of title of said ordinance to be published in an official newspaper of the borough in a manner provided by law, together with a notice of the date of introduction and adoption of said ordinance. Do I have a second?
A second?
Thank you very much. I defer the comment to what Mr. Rose just talked about and commented on. At this time, I'm going to open it up for public hearing from the audience. So I'll make 3 calls. Call number 1, or first call for public hearing for ordinance 14-2022. Is there anyone from the public that would like to comment or make, during this time of public hearing for ordinance 14-22? This is the second call. And this is the third call for public hearing. Comments from the public regarding ordinance 14-2022. Not hearing anyone for public hearing, we will close public hearing for ordinance 14-2022, and we will have a roll call vote.
Councilwoman Cusick?
Yes.
Councilman Gutwetter?
Yes.
Councilman Kilman?
Yes.
Councilwoman Poppy?
Yes.
Councilman Weber?
Yes.
Councilwoman Woods?
Yes.
Now we will have final consideration of ordinance 15-2022.
Thank you, Council President. Final ordinance number 15-2022. Be it resolved that an ordinance entitled, an ordinance amending Chapter 13 of the Code of the Borough of Ramsey, Bergen County, New Jersey, entitled Building and Housing, so as to repeal and reestablish Section 13-1.2 thereof entitled Fee Schedules. Having been brought up for public hearing and all persons interested have been given an opportunity to be heard, passed final reading by title, and that said ordinance be adopted as an ordinance of the Borough of Ramsey. And be it further resolved that the Borough Clerk be, and she hereby is, directed to cause a copy of the title of said ordinance to be published in an official newspaper of the Borough in the manner provided by law, together with the notice of the date of introduction and adoption of said ordinance. And I have nothing further to add from what Borough Administrator Rose explained.
Do we have a second?
I second that.
Thank you. We now open it up for public hearing for the public. Anyone at this time that would like to comment and voice their opinion on ordinance 15-2022, this is the first call. Second call for public hearing comments, ordinance 15-2022. And finally, third call for ordinance 15-2022. This is the final consideration of this ordinance. Not hearing anyone from the public, I ask the mayor and council, do you have any comments on this particular ordinance? Not hearing anyone, roll call, please.
Councilwoman Cusick?
Yes.
Councilman Gutwetter?
Yes.
Councilman Kilman?
Yes.
Councilwoman Poppy?
Yes.
Councilman Weber?
Yes.
Councilwoman Woods?
Yes.
I turn it over to the mayor for appointments.
Thank you. I hereby appoint Jennifer D. Pilato to the Environmental Commission Green Team. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Consent resolutions.
Thank you, Council President. Be it resolved that resolutions 183, 2022 through and including 192, 2022, having been considered by the governing body of the Borough of Ramsey be and are hereby passed and approved. We have a couple special permit requests. The Eastwood College Surgical Technology Department is requesting permission to hold a walkathon in their parking lot on Wednesday, September 21st, 2022. They're raising money for the Smile Train Children's Charity. Velocity Ride is requesting permission to hold a bicycle fundraiser through Ramsey for Columbia University Medical Center for Cancer on Sunday, October 2nd, 2022. A couple of block party requests in addition. Kay Orgello of Cobblestone Road is requesting permission to have a block party on Saturday, September 24th, 2022 from 4 to 9 p.m. And Kay Worst of Norman Drive is requesting permission to hold a block party on Saturday, October 15th, 2022 from 3 to 11 p.m.
Do we have a second?
This is Councilwoman Cusick, I second.
Thank you. Any comments? Not hearing any. May we have roll call, please?
Councilwoman Cusick?
Yes.
Councilman Guttwetter?
Yes.
Councilman Kilman?
Yes.
Councilwoman Poppy?
Yes.
Councilman Weber?
Yes.
Councilwoman Woods?
Yes.
Thank you very much. It's time for committee and liaison reports. Finance and Administration, Councilman Guttwetter, please.
Thank you once again, Council President. As for the library board, they had a meeting Monday night. This summer, the library held 103 events with 2,271 participants, with many events a combination of in-person and online viewing. The prize baskets were very popular items for participants. For the reading challenge, there were 180 readers who read 1,167 books for over 70,000 hours. That's incredible. The August summer concert, the third of three, occurred on August 25th, despite some weather concerns. A staff training day was held recently and was successful. As for fall events, a Harvest Fest, a Boo Bash Halloween, Sunday concerts on a monthly basis, fall book buzz, a genealogy series, and adult trivia nights are being planned. Check the library website for more details. Jeff has been working on new avenues for promoting the library services, and I will go into more details in future meetings as these projects go into place. As for the Rec Commission, the Ramsey Run is in place for Saturday, September 24th, at the Community Center on East Oak Street. That's where the start and end will be. Currently, there are 65 runners signed up, but many more are expected by the time we have the race in a couple weeks. Fall soccer leagues are underway. Challenger Soccer starts this Saturday. Halloween activities are in place with the parade scheduled for October 29th and a costume contest on the same day. As for the Pool Commission, a very good season wrapped up on Labor Day with the highest volume of members and guests and operated pretty much every day as there was minimal rain. Looking to add more shade structures next season to help increase membership. That's all I have for tonight. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Councilman. Public Safety, my report. First, congratulations to Jennifer DiPolito, whose appointment for the Environmental Commission, Green Team. I also want to just comment to people or recommend to people to listen to the Board of Health. They're always the second Thursday evening of every month. This past meeting, they cover a wide variety of topics that I think that the community would be interested in. I know that a lot of the participation and listening to some of these committees isn't as high as we would like, but they do cover a lot of interesting topics. And also they had an outstanding booth at Ramsey Day that also had a lot of information available to the public. I did not receive, and I apologize if it's my fault, the VFW report from former councilman and military veteran Joe Verdoni. I will catch up with him and report on it next time. And that is my report for this evening. Moving on, Building, Planning, and Zoning, Councilwoman Jane Wood.
Thank you, Council President. I'd like to wish Eric Moritz and Larry Calagera well and success on their future endeavors. They'll be missed. I also wish Jennifer DiPolito success and the Environmental Green Team. Thank you for all of your service. I also want to thank Borough Administrator Rose and the DPW and everyone that helped make Ramsey Day a success. The beautiful weather was just an added bonus, but it was really a wonderful, wonderful day. So I just want to say thank you for that. The seniors group held their picnic last Wednesday, the 7th. They had 74 attendees. The band was great. Food was good. They're going to add a vegan item next year to accommodate everyone's tastes. They have set up with a computer consultant. They're coming to get people acquainted with browsers, tiles, email, even shutting down their computer. So we're looking forward to that. The book club has 20 participants. Senior Olympics has a few participants as well. On September 29th, there will be a flu clinic and at the Ramsey Pool parking lot from 10 a.m. to 12:30 p.m. They will also have a dietitian, and the Ramsey Police Department will be there for drug take-back. Design Review Board had no meeting since our last time. The last meeting was the 23rd, and the next meeting will be September 27th on a Tuesday. The Ramsey Zoning Board next meeting is on Wednesday, September 21st. But I would like to just explain a little bit about the Zoning Board of Adjustment and how they operate. It is a pseudo-judicial board that is completely separate from the mayor and council. It denies or approves applications for variance, some with conditions based on testimony from applicants, experts, and the public. If a variance is granted with conditions, those conditions must be adhered to and can only be changed with another application to the board. The mayor and council may not override the Zoning Board of Adjustment. Just wanted to explain that to everyone. Thank you.
Thank you, Councilwoman Woods. Utilities, Buildings, and Grounds, Councilwoman Judy Cusick.
Good evening, everyone. I just want to say I had a wonderful time tonight, and I hope that Mayor Dillon will comment, but the ShopRite Let's Bag Hunger event was fabulous. Our Ramsey Day, the weather was perfect, the company was perfect, and just a fabulous, fantastic day for our town. And my friends, I had the honor with all of you to attend our 9/11 memorial service on Sunday afternoon at Rescue. May we never forget, and God bless America. Tonight, congratulations to Jennifer DiPilato for the appointment to the Environmental Commission Green Team. My report will provide an update on our Planning Board, our Shade Tree Commission, and our Board of Public Works. Please note that I wasn't able to provide an update on the 31st due to not feeling well. So our Planning Board met last on August 2nd, 2022, and at that meeting there was one site plan waiver which was approved, and there was also an offline approval without a meeting. The next Planning Board meeting is next week, September 20th, and the Chick-fil-A application is carried to that meeting. Our Shade Tree Commission last met on the 18th of August, 2022. The next meeting is tomorrow, September 15th, 2022. Noted is the spotted lanternfly has been spotted, pun intended, in Ramsey. So please be aware of this invasive species. The New Jersey Department of Agriculture encourages us to stomp it out. And there's information on our borough's website regarding our Shade Tree Commission. For the Ramsey Board of Public Works, it last met on August 15th, 2022, and the next meeting is September 19th at 6:30. Ramsey's water conservation program remains in effect through the 30th of September. And as we've talked about in the past, our town continues to inventory to replace all the customer lead and galvanized water service lines served by our water system. So the project continues, and thank you very much, Council President.
Thank you very much, Councilwoman Cusick. Public and Governmental Relations, Councilwoman Sarah Poppy.
Thank you, Council President Gilman. So I wanted to comment on Ramsey Day as well. It was lovely. I managed to bring beautiful weather yet again, so I can see that everyone's thankful for that. And then Bruce, thank you for all of the hard work that you put into this. I know I showed up at 6:45 and you were already there, so all the work that goes in before and during that day, we owe a great majority of that to you, so thank you for that. And additionally, the fire department did a great job with their simulator. We got to watch the mayor participate in the bailout simulation, which was just great fun. It was nice to be able to have the kids and residents put that gear on and really see kind of what it feels like to, be in their shoes, no pun intended. The September 11th memorial service was absolutely beautiful. I was glad to be in attendance for that. Councilman Kilman, thank you again for your heartfelt words. You certainly outdid yourself, just like last year, and I'm sure next year as well. Regarding the Chamber of Commerce, a Taste of Ramsey will be held on the 25th of September at Finch Park from 12 p.m. to 3 p.m. Also, the Ramsey Municipal Alliance will be at the Farmers Market on October 2nd, selling their T-shirts and providing information to the public. Their next meeting will be on September 26th at 7:30 p.m. in council chambers. And that is all for tonight.
Thank you, Councilwoman Poppy. Health, Education, and Social Services, Councilman Harry Weber.
Thank you, Council President. With regards to the Environmental Commission and Recycling, I'd like to thank young Carter McCullough, who, for his third grade project, he also came and donated his the proceeds to the Ramsey Recycling to be used to help clean up Ramsey. So a lot of these projects that these young students did in third grade for their third grade projects are coming back to reward the borough, and it's great to see these young kids doing this type of work. With regards to Ramsey is for Everyone, from the Ripe Organization, as Councilman Gutwetter mentioned, we're starting up our soccer season this Saturday at 3 o'clock over at the Dater School Field, and we will run through mid-November, and really look forward to getting started this week. We did not plan out our fall calendar yet, but some of the things that we are probably looking to do, once again, we'll do an autumn themed art night, and we will definitely be having a Halloween party that has turned into a major Bergen County special event. It's just, we're going to have to build a bigger community center. With regards to the Board of Education, the Board of Education has published the school's entire curriculum for all grades on the Ramsey Schools District website. And from the correspondence I've seen, this is the first time that any school district has done this with their curriculum. So for anybody interested, the curriculum is out there. Just Google go onto the Ramsey Board of Ed website, and you can see the curriculum on the drop-down menus. The Ramsey School District did have their celebratory ribbon cutting this past Thursday night, September 8th, which enabled parents and visitors to do self-guided tours to see all the new upgrades and enhancements to the school. General comments, I'd like to also thank all of those who helped make Ramsey Day a big success. Thank you to all the volunteer organizations that participated, to all the work that the DPW did to putting the event, cleaning up together and breaking down the event. I'd also like to echo the compliments to Borough Administrator Bruce Vosay. I think from my vantage point at most of the Knights of Columbus booths, I counted him pace one end of Island Road to the other end of Island Road about 87 times, and I stopped counting. I'd also like to thank Bruce and Meredith and all those who put together our 9/11 service. It was really a beautiful service despite the weather. I think we have to allocate that date to Councilwoman Poppy to arrange that weather for us as well. Ramsey Responds is hosting their Keep Someone Warm Winter Coat Drive in October. The date for the distribution will be Saturday, October 8th from 9 o'clock to 12 o'clock. But for anybody interested, we're looking for people to donate the coats, sweaters, hats, mittens, scarves, boots, comforters for men, women, and children. The drop-off dates will be Thursday and Friday, October 6th and October 7th from 3 p.m. to 6 p.m., and this will be at our new community center. Finally, I would like to also thank Sarah for including us every year in the Help Bag Hunger event. This really is just an overall fun, rewarding event. It's something that we just really look forward to each and every year, and I thank them for including us. It once again was a fun event. And finally, I'd also like to welcome and thank you, Jennifer DiPilato, for joining the Environmental Commission Green Team. Thank you, Council President.
Thank you, Councilman Weber. And now, our mayor, Deirdre Dillon.
Thank you, Council President Kilman. I'd like to echo everybody's comments to thank Borough Administrator Vosay for all of his hard work not only in planning Ramsey Day, but in making sure it goes off flawlessly. So once again, beautiful job. And thank you to the Department of Public Works for all their work on Ramsey Day. And thank you to Borough Administrator Bozay, Borough Clerk Bendian, and the DPW for the 9/11 ceremony. Despite the weather, it was pretty well attended, and thank goodness we had that tent for it. And also, I'd like to recognize Council President Tillman for his moving remarks at the 9/11 ceremony. As Councilman Weber mentioned, I'd like to thank ShopRite for the Partners in Caring for once again inviting us to help bag out hunger. If anybody notices, we were all wearing our aprons because we told Rhea, the general manager of ShopRite, that we would wear our aprons. So thank you to them for inviting us. It was a great event, and I think people were kind of surprised by us all being there, and well done by the fire department for making it into a contest. And really rising up the level of excitement this evening. Thank you to Eric Moritz for his service to the Water and Service Department, and best wishes on becoming a career firefighter. Thank you to Larry Caligera for the building department for electrical inspection, and welcome aboard to Leo Belgiavine and Jim Doherty to do inspections. I'd like to thank Jennifer DiPilato for joining the Green Team. And thank you very much to the Ramsey Volunteer Fire Department for letting me participate in the bailout, or more like shaming me into it. But I'd like to thank them for that opportunity and to let everybody know, yes, the gear was really hot and heavy. And those are all my comments for you, David. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Mayor Dillon. Mr. Bozay, I know you had your comments before. Would you like to add anything at this time?
I would just comment a few things on Ramsey Day. I would just thank all of our volunteer, nonprofit service, sports organizations, as well as our business vendors, Chamber of Commerce members for their participation and their cooperation throughout the day. It takes a lot of coordination between the groups as well on setting up and everything, and everybody really worked well together, and it was made my job and our job a lot easier. Also, thank you to Councilwoman Poppy for not only delivering the weather, carrying on Councilman Jones's tradition, or at least what he claimed was always the good weather. But I would thank her for her help, and you were certainly there earlier than Councilman Jones would have been.
So true.
Also, thank you to our employees who did a great job, both prior to in the office here, as well as the DPW, between setup, cleanup, and anything that came their way. They were tremendously helpful in cooperation, and it really went off well, and it's a testament to all of them and their hard work. So, thank you. That's it.
Thank you very much, Mr. Bozay. Counselor?
Nothing, thank you.
Nothing. Borough Clerk, Ms. Bendian?
Yeah, I just wanted to mention that we are having technical difficulties with our YouTube channel. I think it's the internet connection. I did have our technician working on it, but he couldn't figure it out either. But I do believe that we have recorded it, and it will be posted, the video, on our website tomorrow. So I'm sorry for the inconvenience, and the audio recording was successful as well, but we just don't have the YouTube right now, live. Sorry, thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Bendian. Just one last comment. I just want to say how happy I am, so proud I am to be part of this mayor and council and team, borough administrator and councilor, and Ms. Bendian, for the comprehensive and heartfelt reports you give. I mean, we all cover it soup to nuts. I mean, we all could say, thank you, thank you, thank you, but somehow it all comes together into one really nice mosaic of a picture of what's happened and what's transpired. And I thank you for that. We have no introduction of ordinances. We have any unfinished business? Do we have any new business? Do we have a motion to adjourn?
Motion to adjourn.
A second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Thank you, everyone.
Ada,
Appreciate
thank you.
your being here. Good night.
At the top.